What happens when you combine the lightning-fast strikes of a cobra, the rock-solid stance of a mountain, and the strategic mind of a grandmaster? You get a martial arts showdown that's been debated for decades. Wing Chun versus karate. Two ancient fighting styles, each with its own legends, techniques, and devoted followers. But when these titans of combat face off, who emerges victorious? Is it the rapid-fire chain punches of Wing Chun or the bone-crushing power of karate? Welcome back to Fight Legends Unleashed, the channel that brings you the most intense martial arts matchups in history. Today we're tackling a question that's been debated in dojos, gyms, and internet forums for decades. Wing Chun versus karate, which martial art reigns supreme? But before we pit these two fighting styles against each other, let's get one thing straight. Both Wing Chun and karate are formidable martial arts with rich histories and devoted practitioners worldwide. Each has its unique strengths, philosophies, and techniques that have been honed over centuries. In this video, we'll break down the core principles of both Wing Chun and karate, analyze their key techniques, and explore how they might fare against each other in various combat scenarios. Let's start our journey with Wing Chun, a martial art shrouded in mystery and legend. It all started in southern China over 300 years ago, when a young woman named Wing Chun is being forced into marriage by a local warlord. Desperate for a way out, she turns to a Shaolin nun named Mui, who teaches her a revolutionary form of Kung Fu. This new style, later named Wing Chun after its first student, was designed to overcome larger, stronger opponents using speed, efficiency, and precision. It was a martial art born out of necessity, created to give the physically weaker a fighting chance against the strong. Now, while this origin story might be more legend than fact, it captures the essence of what makes Wing Chun unique. This is a martial art that doesn't rely on brute strength or complex movements. Instead, it focuses on direct, efficient techniques that can be mastered by practitioners of all sizes and strengths. At the heart of Wing Chun lies a principle that sets it apart from many other martial arts: economy of motion. In Wing Chun, every movement is designed to be as efficient as possible. There are no wasted actions, no flashy techniques that look good but serve little purpose in real combat. One of the most distinctive features of Wing Chun is its emphasis on the center line. Imagine a vertical line running down the center of your body from your nose to your navel. In Wing Chun, this line is considered sacred ground. It's where your vital organs are, where your balance is centered, and therefore, where you're most vulnerable. Wing Chun practitioners are taught to protect their own center line while simultaneously attacking their opponents. By dominating the center line, Wing Chun fighters aim to control the entire fight. Now let's talk about one of Wing Chun's most famous techniques, the chain punch. Picture a rapid-fire succession of straight punches coming at you so fast it looks like a blur. That's the Wing Chun chain punch in action. Unlike the wide, powerful punches you might see in other martial arts, Wing Chun punches are compact and lightning fast. They start from the center of the body and travel straight out, like pistons firing. The idea is to overwhelm your opponent with a barrage of quick strikes, giving them no time to react or counter. But Wing Chun isn't all about attacking. One of its most unique and important training methods is called Chi Sao, or sticky hands. This exercise involves two practitioners maintaining constant arm contact while flowing through various techniques. The goal? To develop an almost superhuman level of sensitivity. Through Chi Sao, Wing Chun practitioners learn to feel their opponent's energy, predict their movements, and react instantaneously. It's like having a sixth sense in combat, allowing you to respond to attacks you can't even see. Now that we've explored Wing Chun, let's turn our attention to its opponent at this martial arts showdown, karate. The word karate literally translates to empty hand, reflecting its focus on unarmed combat. But don't let the name fool you. In the hands of a skilled practitioner, karate can be as devastating as any weapon. Karate's story begins on the island of Okinawa, now part of Japan, but once an independent kingdom with close ties to China. In the early 17th century, the Satsuma clan of Japan invaded Okinawa and banned the possession of weapons. Sound familiar? Just like Wing Chun, karate developed as a response to oppression, a way for the unarmed to defend themselves against armed opponents. The Okinawans, drawing on both local fighting traditions and Chinese martial arts, developed a system of unarmed combat that would eventually evolve into karate. It was a closely guarded secret for centuries, practiced in hushed whispers and hidden dojos. It wasn't until the early 20th century that karate made its way to mainland Japan, thanks largely to the efforts of masters like Gichin Funakoshi, the founder of Shotokan karate. From there, it spread across the globe, becoming one of the world's most popular martial arts. One of the key things that sets karate apart is its deep philosophical underpinning. Karate isn't just about learning to fight, it's about forging the body, mind, and spirit. As Gichin Funakoshi famously said, the ultimate aim of karate lies not in victory or defeat, but in the perfection of the character of its participants. This philosophy is reflected in the Dojo Kun, a set of principles that all karate students are expected to live by. These include seeking perfection of character, being faithful, endeavoring, respecting others, and refraining from violent behavior. Unlike Wing Chun, which focuses on close quarters combat, karate is known for its powerful long-range striking techniques. Kicks, punches, knee strikes, elbow strikes. Karate uses the entire body as a weapon. One of the key principles in karate is kaimi, or focus. This involves tensing the body at the moment of impact, channeling all of your energy into a single, devastating strike. It's why karate demonstrations often feature practitioners breaking boards or bricks. These techniques are designed to deliver maximum power. A unique aspect of karate training is the practice of kata, prearranged sequences of movements that simulate combat against imaginary opponents. Think of it as a choreographed fight scene, but with deep practical applications. Kata serves multiple purposes. They're a way to preserve and pass down techniques, a form of physical meditation, and a method for developing proper form, balance, and breathing. Mastering a kata isn't just about memorizing moves. It's about understanding the principles behind them and being able to apply them in real combat situations. Of course, karate isn't all about solo practice. Kumite, or sparring, is where karate practitioners put their skills to the test against real opponents. This can range from highly controlled point sparring to full contact knockdown competitions. In competition karate, you'll often see fighters bouncing on the balls of their feet, hands held high, looking for that perfect moment to explode into action with a decisive strike. It's a far cry from the close quarters grinding of Wing Chun, but no less effective in its own right. In this match, you can see the Wing Chun master in a red dress standing fearlessly in front of the karate master in a white dress, who looks a bit shaky. Both are in a position to see who attacks first, because the first attack can give the opponent enough room to land a perfect blow when he's closer. Finally, the karate master tries to hit his face, but quickly backs off as he doesn't want to give the Wing Chun master a little room. After sparring for a while, both fighters try to land some kicks, but don't want to go closer at all. Then finally, the karate master lands a blow, but he quickly backs off and moves to the center. This Wing Chun master makes his move, forcing the karate master to run backward to save himself from kicks, but he still gets kicks to his abdomen. Then, seeing a chance, the karate master makes his move, but Wing Chun master gets him. Now both are tackling, but then they referee them both. The results are unknown, but this fight shows how fearless Wing Chun fighters really are. Even the karate master is hesitant to make a move. What do you think about this martial arts matchup? Which technique do you think has the edge in real combats? Are you Team Wing Chun with its lightning-fast chain punches and close quarters dominance? Or are you backing karate with its powerful strikes and versatile techniques? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.